The profession is boiler maker. There are very few left in Spain. To make a pot, which is a small cauldron in two pieces, Mr. Servents starts with a thin leaf of copper acquired outside the region. Now I bend it to make some saw-shaped teeth, and we put it together, and we weld it. Now we are going to prepare the weld for this pot, and we're going to put some borax powders. We're going to add the weld to this, which is in chips, and we make a mixture with water. We're going to put it in here, but not very much. This mixture, as it is now in the water, we're going to make it dry on the same place, on the same welding. We're going to make it dry in the forge. When it is red hot, it is immersed in cold water to give it malleability and to be able to work it in the subsequent processes. And it is painted. It is a perfect weld. Mr. Servent, with a wooden mallet tap, rounds the piece and hammers the weld to achieve uniformity throughout the entire piece. Here I will weld the bottom, exactly the same as we have done here. Then here, the other way around too, I'm going to throw this in to put a little edge. This type of smaller cauldrons, called pots, is made in two pieces, since the top is much smaller than the bottom and does not allow filling of the inside of the boiler. An iron ring wire is tightened to the top of the cauldron, enclosed with a hammer blow by the curvature of the top. It leaves finished the whole body of the piece. Now I'm going to pump it, because the bottoms of the pot and cauldron are convex. I'm going to pump the plate now. Just a little, not too much. Now I make the teeth, which is what holds, so it doesn't throw anything when welding. One that goes up and the others that stay and make the union. I already have the bottom. We put welding all over to roll the same. Again, the traditional and ancestral forge makes it easier to join the welding place with a circle of flanges placed on the bottom of the cauldron. To leave the copper clean and remove the remaining scale on the body of the piece, the boilermaker washes the metal with a liquid resulting from the mixture of water, vinegar, salt, and a product called ammonium salt, which makes the pot take again the bright color of the copper. To chop the pot is the name given to the long process in which, by continuous blows with a hammer on the copper leaf, the boilermaker decorates the pot with shiny dot circles. The pot is covered with circles of shiny dots that converge in the center of the bottom of the cauldron. The ancerones, or supports for the handles, are two pieces of iron, like rings, which allow the handles to be held and rotate. They are attached to the body of the cauldron using two copper rivets that the same boilermaker manufactures. The use of the pots was in former times mainly culinary, and more specifically, they were used to boil vegetables and other food products. Today, their practical use has disappeared, fulfilling a purely decorative function. Let's put salt inside. To guarantee the food hygiene, the pots had to be tinned on the inside, because the tin is cleaner than the copper. To give the tin coating, the Boilermaker prepares the copper by cleaning the inside of the pot with salt and hot vinegar. A stick with hemp fiber wrapped around its tip, it used to reinforce the inside of the pot wall with veneered pine resin and tin. Once again, the forge accomplishes its mission by blending and mixing the tin with the resin, which, by rubbing with the hemp, is adhered to the entire wall of the pot. This completes the process of making a pot. The profession is Boilermaker. There are very few left in Spain. I am still a Boilermaker because I'm not going to change my profession.